G'day everyone, it's Annette here and welcome to my channel Alchemy Art. Today I'm showing you how I made these very bright, funky coasters. I used an eco resin called Resmonite, which is from Resin Warehouse. It's a 2-to-1 ratio mix, 2 parts of the powder and 1 part of the water-based acrylic emulsion. I also used some Art Co casting pigments in purple and red. I had some leftover Resmonite from the tray I made in the previous video, and I had about, I think 60 mils. So I divided it up into 2 cups. I added 4 drops of red pigment to one and 4 drops of purple pigment to the other. And then I just randomly either poured it on or spread it out with my little spoon. I did the red first and straight away I did the purple on top. I didn't wait for the red colour to set, I just poured the purple straight on and then I left them overnight. The next day I made up some black resin using Art Co Artist Resin, which is a 1-to-1 mix, some Black Passion pigment paste and also some laser paste in gold, and I just poured that straight in over the top of the set Resmonite and then left that overnight to cure it as well. It's the next day for these and I got a lot of bubbles coming up, and I did sit with this for about half an hour and try and get them, but it was just impossible, and I thought that maybe the resin was leaking under these purple and red bits that I put in here. So, oh wow, I think it's actually worked. It's going to go outside and use the Dremel and get rid of these bubbles while it's still in the mold. Give it a clean with some isopropyl alcohol and put a tiny bit of clear in there, and when the clear is set I'll be able to take these out. I'll go and get my PPE on and we'll fix them up. Just cleaning these up with a bit of wet dry sandpaper, and they're pretty flat already. I just want to make sure it's pretty even on the edges and smooth, and then I'll get some isopropyl alcohol on a baby wipe, wipe it over several times, and hopefully the next layer of clear will decrease these blemishes enough. I made up some more of the artist resin by Art Co, and I did put a small amount into a separate cup with a bit of black and the gold laser paste again, which I applied just to the sanded areas and dremeled areas, and then I poured clear around that. I was just a bit worried that the sanded areas might not be totally smooth enough and look a bit greyish, so that's why I did it this way. Get these out of the mould now that they've cured, and we'll have a look at our funky coasters. Okay, there's one. Oh, left a little bit of staining there, but it should clean up easily. Oh my goodness, I actually quite like that. That is so cool. Ooh, same with that one. Wow. What do you reckon, guys? I'm going to put a top coat inside my little funky coasters. So to protect the back, I'm just going to apply a barrier so that any drips of resin that I might get under there, I don't have to clean up with sanding and repouring. Just peel off the barrier, and for that I'm going to use some glue all. I've got it in here in a little container, applying it with a sponge, and then I can rinse out the sponge and reuse it if if I need to. My glue oil's very thick. I've had it for about 5 years, so it's near the end of the bottle as well. It doesn't matter, so long as it does the job. This will dry a bit like slightly milky water, and when that happens, I'll be able to do the resin on the other side. So I'll leave them here to dry. And this is set now. I can see there's a few things I don't like with adding resin as a sealer for these, and the biggest thing is that it changes the colour. Although they still look beautiful, I preferred that vibrant colour that was there before. So I've ordered some proper Resmonite sealer, and I'm going to give that a go with another project. I only made 2 of these like this just to see how things went anyway. The other problem is not so much on this one, but you can definitely see it on this one. There's this edge here where it's sort of pulled back and won't go into where the Resmonite was. That could have been partially my fault. Maybe I got some, you know, oils off my hand or something, but yeah, it's just missing along there. But overall it's not too bad. So what I might do with that where it's missing is just the next time I'm pouring another top coat is put a little bit more on there and see how it goes. So now it's time to get the glue off. I'll just go a little bit down, and the way I do it is I usually find a little spot where I can get my sewing all in there and peel it up a little bit. And you can see this has dripped quite a lot around there, so I might need my heat gun for that. We'll see. Okay, it's starting to come up there now. Yeah, I'll use the heat gun. I'll just put it on a low blow and low heat. That's better. And this is why I'm preferring using a glue method rather than the liquid latex. It's cheaper, doesn't smell as much, and it's perfectly easy to get off. It's not a problem. There's that one, and the same with this one. There you go. So there they are. I still kind of like them. They're quite funky, aren't they? Okay, thanks for watching everyone, and have a good day.